Okay, hey guys, what's up? Yes, I'm back with another one. You already know. Okay, so I hope everyone's having a great day today, and I am. I had an interesting day yesterday that I'm going to share with y'all, and I just wanted to first say thanks to everyone who like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you. Okay, but yeah, guys, I had a great day. Well, it was great because I was with my family and it's always great to, do things with family, And yes. We had a great outing yesterday. We were out. Yes. We had actually made a trip to the Great Adventures. Yep. And the water park they have out there, and we also had tickets to the safari, but it wasn't open. So maybe next time for that. But yes, y'all, we had a well, I would say it was beautiful because we don't go out much, and it was good to go out and enjoy, and other people also, girl. But let me tell you, well, guys too. I'm telling you, it was wait till I tell you what's going. Let me tell you something. We went to Great Adventures. All right. It was nice. Okay. It was okay. I never been to Great Adventures. I've been to all the other amusement parks, like Clementon Park. I've been to Dorney Park, you know. Yeah. I haven't been to Hershey Park either, but I mean, I'm thinking that's gonna be next on the list. My daughter said she would like to go there. But she said my daughter and my granddaughter actually decided to go to Great Adventures and whatever. So I just tagged along just to, keep an eye on them. But they left me in the dust and went about their business at Great Adventures. And my daughter went, and the two little boys that you be seeing on my videos, who always asking me so many questions, they also went with us also. So it was a nice little group, and it was really nice, just to be out with them. I thought it would be anyway, but I'm gonna tell you, did they take me through the ringer? So okay, so I say, Great Adventures, yes, it's. Let me tell you something. I used to hear my other family members talk about Great Adventures, and they always said that the lines were long. It took forever to get on the rides and blase blase. They didn't really enjoy it because of the mass crowd that was there, and they was absolutely right. I mean, I think we spent about $219 for three people. You know what I'm saying? Not including the other ones that got in, but me, my daughter, and my little baby, we they charged us what $219. Yeah, and I thought, okay, all right, that's not bad for three parks. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the safari wasn't even open, so we just went to the water park and we went to the actual amusement park. The water park was cool, but we couldn't find anywhere to sit down and just settle down with our things and whatever while we enjoy the water. We had to stand up most of the time and just waited for something to be available. Now they have different areas of water where you can sit at. They got the little kid stuff, they got the other stuff, pool, the wave pool, and this and that. But I'm telling you, it was so packed. We could not find anywhere to sit or just to put our belongings on. And the tickets. Let me tell you something. When we got there, it cost $60 just to park. Just to park and attend their amusement park, $60. Yes, I thought that was kind of steep. Maybe it's because I ain't been. I'm in the Clemson Park and things like that. But I remember in my day, I don't even think they charged for you to park at their establishment. Just to go in and spend your money on their things. Yeah, but we had to pay $60 just to park, and the lockers costed $60, and they had like these other like reserved areas like in the shade and with like umbrellas, and you had to pay to sit over there. But the regular other places that you had to sit, it was so crowded, it was nowhere to sit. So my daughter stood up most of the time holding her stuff, really couldn't get in the water and anything. I just told her, look, let me hold the stuff, you go enjoy yourself, I'll stand here and hold the stuff. She like, no, no, no. I'm like, hey, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. I was like, well, just sit it right here and we'll just keep an eye on the stuff and you come on, get in the water and enjoy yourself. She couldn't enjoy herself. That wasn't good enough. She said, no, we need to find somewhere to sit so we could get settled. I'm like, yeah, but it is nowhere to, I mean, we walked around that place for about a good hour and a half to different waters just to find somewhere to sit and we couldn't. I had found this one table because my daughter is pregnant. Yeah. She about 7 months pregnant. She's out there. So she needed somewhere to stay after all that walking, and that baby in her stomach. Then she had the two boys too. So I found her somewhere to sit. It was somebody they did have a bag there, but it was one bag there and it was off to the corner. So I said, you know what, let's sit here for a minute. There's only one bag here, there's nobody here. And we're gonna ask maybe when the people come back, could we maybe just share this until another chair comes open or something like that. Just sit there and you need to relax and whatever, you know what I'm saying? But she wasn't comfortable with that because they wound up coming back with their food and stuff. And I said, is this okay if we sit here with y'all? Because, there's nowhere to sit. She's pregnant. The guy was nice. He was like, yes, no problem. Yeah, I understand. So she would sit there, but she wasn't comfortable. She was just like, no, I'm going to go back over there on the other side and see if there's anything available and whatever. And I'll call y'all and let y'all know. But she said while she was over there, she couldn't find nothing. She was so tired, she had to sit down. So she wound up paying $40 just to sit at this table. They charged her $40 to sit on in this other area with the umbrellas and stuff. And she said she sat there for a little while and whatever. But I wound up finding somewhere, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I kept combing and combing and looking and looking. I was gonna do what I gotta do. If I had to throw somebody's towel on the floor and act like I ain't see it and snatch that chair up, I was gonna do that. Yeah, 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 yeah. It is what it is. Judge me if you want. But yeah, I was gonna do what I needed to do to get my daughter somewhere to sit down. Yeah, I was. But anyway, yes. So we finally found somewhere. Actually, my other daughter found somewhere because by then she was like, "No, mom, please don't," because I'm kind of aggressive when it comes to the people I love and the things that I need to get done and whatever. And if I need something, I need something to do it. I'm like, hey, that's my target. I'm like focused on it and I'm going to make it happen. But she's like, please, mom, let's have a good time. I know I'm going to go look. She went to go look and she's getting the water. I got in the water with the kids and watched them. And she said, I found the chair. And she found the chair and whatever. And I said, okay, cool. So we set it all up. We got the stuff there. And I said, now I'll sit here and keep an eye on everything. And you go ahead and have some fun. So by then, I see my daughter. She called on the phone. I said, "Oh yeah, what's up? Where you at? We got a chair." She said, oh, "Okay, I'm on my way. Where you at?" I said, well, "I'm on the area where I walked at by myself and was just looking." She said, "Yeah, I remember that." I said, "Yeah, I'm right over there and whatever." So we wound up sitting there, and I told her, "Come on, sit there and relax your back and whatever, and you can sit right there and just keep an eye on the stuff." And I'm gonna go get the water. Yeah, yeah. So I wound up getting in the water. We had fun in the water. I'm just swimming, splashing and shit, acting all wild. It's like, no, I wasn't acting wild, but I was having fun in the water, y'all. It was the water. And hey, we went through a lot, so I had to release, you know what I'm saying, that tension and everything. So I was just swimming in the water, backstroking and everything, splashing some people, having fun, like we supposed to. So yeah, so that was the first part of it. And the boys, they kind of showered the waters. They just kept running in and out, and I kept splashing them. You know what I'm saying? And then the other two girls, my daughter and the granddaughter, my baby, they went to go get on, like on them little tube rides and stuff, and went on the lazy, I guess, lazy river. Yeah. And they was on that. So I was like, oh, okay, y'all go ahead, have fun and y'all be safe and keep an eye on each other, and don't leave each other. So they went to have fun. And I was just sitting there and everything and enjoying the water and just the atmosphere and the people. All right, guys. So, let me tell you how. All right, so while we at the water park, all the ladies come out and whatever, all the felines. Yes, they be around and they got their little bathing suits on. But I'm saying to myself, some women had on. Is it me or was it just too much? Somebody had like a thong on. Like I mean, an actual like G-string type thing. And I'm saying to myself, this is not the beach. This is a water park. It is basically for children. We was like in the children's area, and you got these women walking around in these G strings and thongs. You know what I'm saying? Just letting it all hang out. I mean, they had on bathing suits where it's like beach wear. Like, I mean, some of them had nice little bathing suits on, but some of them had things on. And listen, I mean, okay, you if you got a beautiful body, I understand you want to flaunt your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it. I know you proud. You probably did your little workouts or whatever you did, been eating good, and you may look amazing. And you like, look, I can't wait to wear this bathing suit so I can show off my shit. Right? Child, some of them had these bathing suits on, and let me tell you something. Look at that hot mess. I mean, trying to show their butts off and stuff, and their butts didn't look good. And you couldn't tell them that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like this one girl had a G-string on, and her butt was so goddamn flabby. I said, let me tell you something. Girl, you was not doing us any service or yourself walking around like that. Okay? Really, you really not. Like, you need to get, come on now. And you got these babies walking around looking, they just shaking they just scratching their heads like, booty. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I mean, what? Did you come here just to show off? Child, if you, they need a whole adult pool for that kind of stuff because I just thought it was just too much. You know what I'm saying? I just really did. I just thought it was just too much. You know? And then I mean, I could see, okay, if your butt look halfway good, but the half of them women had booties. They booties had ditches all in them, bumps all on them, and all kinds of stuff. And I'm saying to myself, you got your butt hanging out like it's the beautiful thing, most beautiful thing, like it's picture perfect. I guess everybody don't care if it's picture perfect or not. But let me tell you something. If my butt looked like that, I wouldn't be flaunting it. Not like that. I mean, I had a bathing suit on, but I had on shorts on my bottom part. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really got no big fabulous booty. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want any kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if I even if I did had a donk, you know, someone was looking like Rasputia. You know what I'm saying? Do you even got bottoms on, miss? Yes, yes, y'all. I was like, you think I should do two layers or do one? I'm just gonna do some twist in my hair today. Let's see how this look. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, please. And this thing, like, you know, they come out there and they just want to stand right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, goodness. But I kept, you know, I was nice about it, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't really get no attitude, but I was just saying to myself, like, really? Really? It's like you came all the way over here in this bikini, you know what I'm saying, just to stand in front of me while I'm trying to watch my babies out there in the water. But that's all right, though. You must want somebody to look at your butt. Because I guess I did something about some these women having these BBLs and and they dying for ass. I guess they want to say, no, this all natural, baby. I already know some of them got the natural dunks because my mom had one. A lot of women in my family have. But I'm just saying, boo boo, this is not the place to be sporting it. Okay? This is not the place to be sporting your dunk, okay? Because you see these babies, they looking up at you like, and your dunk is in their face. But I guess this ain't nothing but it's all natural. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, girl, you should have seen this one girl with a G string. She had actual G string bathing suit on, and let me tell you something, but flat as mine, flatter than mine, and just as droopy. I said to myself, oh, she said she don't care. She liked the way her butt look, and she gonna wear her little G string. You couldn't tell them nothing out there, girl. You couldn't tell them nothing. I'm telling you. But to each their own. If you confident about yourself, no matter how you look, even if you look a mess, I say good for you. You know what I'm saying? That you got to be confident like that today. As much as they talk about women and try to make us feel like we ain't enough or something, you know. But yeah, child. It was all good, child. But yeah, the water park was fun. The water park was worth it. I can't say that. I enjoyed the water park, even though I just got on the lazy river. I ain't get on none of them tubes, bros. I don't like going through them tubes. I used to like it when I was younger. But now, being in them tubes, I'm like, oh my God, let me hurry up and slide down this Slide through. I remember years ago I was one, and I was just like, let me just hurry up and slide through these damn tubes and get it over with. I ain't getting back on this because first of all, you got to stand in the hot ass sun, carry them things all we up. Oh, let me tell you about the price. Let me tell you something. The little tubes that you be on and you be floating around on, child, they sell you them. I said, these motherfuckers, man. No, I was like, well, they getting their money. They getting their money. Yes, baby, yes. They sell you them joints. And let me tell you, I ain't gonna tell you how expensive the food was. I guess we got like got three platters of some chicken strips and French fries. So we got three platters of the chicken strips and French fries, and they give you probably like three chicken strips and hard ass French fries with it. Stale fries that probably sat there all day. And then we got two cokes and a water. Oh, and she got a cheesesteak with a chicken cheesesteak. Yeah. And it was one of them the mini ones, chicken cheese. It wasn't the kind that you getting from Philly. No, no. It was one of them little mini things and everything came into $100, girl. Yes. I just thought that was kind of expensive like that. These little containers like this big with probably three chicken strips and a little bit of French fries. Yes, we got three of them, two sodas, and the little container, little mini, like the mini, the little mini, little breads like that of a chicken cheese steak. Everything came to $100. But I'm not, I'm just saying, really. But I bought some chips and I got me a water. My water, my little 50 cent water. You know the waters, that them 50 cent waters that you get from the corner store and stuff like that, or $1, something like that. Yeah, $7. I ain't lying. $7. Yes, and you know them little Doritos that they be having, like the ranch, the Cool Ranch ones. Child, $12. 12. I like $12 they charge for that. I didn't even know. Yeah, give me that, and this and that. I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking the most they gonna charge you probably $3 for it. 12, Bobo. 12. $12. I ain't lying to you. And it wasn't the big bag, Poopo. It wasn't the big bag. It's the little personal size ones. Not the real small ones, but the next size ones. Yeah. I said, oh, okay. Hmm. Don't hate the game, hate the player. What they say? Don't hate the player, hate the game. I don't know what they saying shit, but hey, they getting it. They getting it. All right. I don't know who's in charge of that, but yeah, they getting it. Yeah. And then get this, right? I asked the guy, I said, Dad, I said, you're not allowed to bring your own food in either, huh? No, no, you're not. Mm. At least at Clemson Park, you could bring your own food. Remember they used to have the barbecue joints and the grills out there. You could grill your own food and everything. I heard they stopped that. Yeah, we got some new people taking over. Yeah, and they about that money. Mm. They ain't about showing people a good time or entertainment or nothing like that. But yeah. But you know what? They probably got to pay all them staff. They got all that staff. They got all the lifeguards and this and that. So I guess they got a lot they got to pay for. Mm-hmm. Guess they got the and then nobody ain't working for $4 an hour no more like they used to back in the day. Remember that was minimum wage $4.25. Everybody said minimum wage ain't $4.25 no more, bobo. Inflation, okay? People want to get paid more. We got to bring the prices up. Yeah, yeah. Um, but the water park was good though, and everybody behaved okay. I got on the lazy river. I sat on that. I'm saying about the lazy. They got them little donuts, man. And the person gave me the donut was like, "Here, you want a donut?" He gave me a donut and whatever. So I get on the donut. I couldn't get on the donut. I kept falling off the donut. I ain't know how to get in the door. I kept jumping up on the dome and flipping over into the water. I did about 5 times. Then the guy said, "So no, no, you got to put it over you, and then you scoot up on it, and you got the things to say show you where the front end." I still flip back over, whoosh, back in the water, flipping and flipping. They just laughing. I said, "Oh my goodness!" I turn around, I see somebody with a camera. I said, "Oh my God, that's all I need. Somebody to record me." Kaden got this enough sense to get up on this donut so I could be on the lazy river. But they just kept flipping and flipping. I kept falling and falling. I'm like, yeah. I tried. I finally got it. They went on about their business of thing, and I still trying to get on the donut. I was like, shoot, then I finally got it and whatever. Whew, and I was kind of stiff at first, like, ooh, I had to keep my balance on that donut so I wouldn't tip over no more. And once I got the hang of it, I got all relaxed and was chilling on it, just closing my eyes and just enjoying the tinkles of the water and the laughter and things like that around me. It was really nice, you know. I enjoyed that. Yeah, that was enjoyable. It really was. Let me see what else would we do. I think that was about it. And on the water park, like I said, I didn't really get on any of the rides. And with them, plus the ones who was getting a ride, they left me. I wasn't about to stand out there by myself. Well, I could have, but I ain't got no problem with that. I just wasn't feeling it. I was trying to make sure my daughter was okay and the boys, making sure they was all right. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause she really couldn't move around because after a while she was in a little bit of pain. So I just told her just sit down. I got them, and I was just making sure they was all right and they had everything that they wanted and they was having fun. Yeah. So later on, I guess about we left there about 5 o'clock to go on to the other side to go to the amusement area so we could get on their rides. You know what I'm saying? Because it was kind of, you know what I'm saying? It was we ain't had, because I already know how it is when you want to get on the rides. The lines are long and you want to have enough time so you could be able to get on at least your favorite rides that you came there to get on. You know what I'm saying? If you really can't get on everything on just one trip, really, not unless you there in the morning until the nighttime, then maybe you can have the advantage of getting on all the rides. But like I said, we left the water park. I said we got there probably about 11, and we stayed at the water park till about 5. And I'm like, yeah, let's go on over to the other side now and see if we can get on some of them amusement rides. And so we left and we drove on over there to the other side to get there. But the good thing was since we paid for the $60 parking on that side, we didn't have to pay for parking on the other amusement park. So yeah, that was a plus. $60 it should cover that side too, but you never know. They were like, oh no, you better pay over here too. So I just said, okay, I can appreciate that, not having to pay again for parking. Okay, so we went over there and it was crowded over there. I'm gonna tell you, it really was. My baby was like, "I'm done with this crowd." But I said, "You gonna tell me? Listen, they gonna tell me, Mom. You sure you wanna go because you know how you are with crowds. We don't want you to start tripping and this, and that because of the crowd." I said, "Oh no! When I'm going somewhere and I know it's gonna be a crowd, I prepare myself, okay, mentally, physically, and emotionally to be able to deal with the crowds, okay." And they like, okay, like, sure, sure, lady, whatever you say. But I did, though. I was proud of myself, I didn't get into one argument. I didn't get upset about nothing or this, and that. Even the prices, I just, woosah and said, okay, it is what it is. They making their money, right? So, so when we get over there and whatever, everything's cool. Now my daughter, she didn't want to go in there at first. She was just like, I'm just gonna sit outside right now in the car and just relax. She was exhausted. And so I said, okay, well, I'm gonna take the boys and we're gonna go in and get on some rides. Not knowing prior that these boys don't even like rides, okay? We get over there and whatever, and the two girls, they left, they like, all right, we see you later, you know what I'm saying? We gotta go. We gonna go start getting on some rides. So I'm like, okay, go ahead, do y'all. Just be safe, and make sure you got your phone on and it's on ring so if we can get in touch with you, we can, you know. So she like, okay, cool. So they go ahead about their business, and I'm here with the boys and whatever, right? And one of them is like 2, the other one is like 4 years old. And I'm like, okay, so we get to going now. Let me tell you something. You don't want to take no 2 and no 4-year-old walking through no goddamn amusement park, okay? Because they're going to get tired, they're going to get irritable, and that was the first mistake. I definitely should have got them should have had some kind of stroller or something. Because I'm looking around and the guy had the wagon. He had his children and he was just pulling them. I said, yeah, you got the right idea. He said, yeah, I was here before. And I learned. I said, never again. I bought this and I brought this with. I said, yeah, I'm learning. So he gets on this ride. We walking and we see this. I see this perfect little ride for us three to get on, right? And they the perfect height for it, you know. And I'm checking, make sure they tall enough to get on this ride. I'm like, okay, y'all want to get on this? Yeah. Right? I'm like, okay. I said, now, we're going to have to stand in line, guys. So, we got to go. So, the little one, the littlest one, he like, no, we ain't standing in no lines. I want to go straight. He want to bust in front of everybody, move people out the way, pushing kids. No, we want to go get on it now. I'm like, oh, no, you got to stand in line, baby. He upset because we got to stand in line. But then he kind of, calmed down and said, okay. I said, you see everybody else standing in line? You got to stand in line too. You know what I'm saying? You just can't come up and just go in front of people. It's the way we do stuff here. You got to stand in line and wait your turn. Okay. And he just standing there. He like, yeah. So, you know, you have to wait. So we waited for about 2 rides. You know what I'm saying? Because, the first couple of people went on and got on there. We moved up. He like, okay. All right. So, but the second time, right, we moved all the way up and we thought we was getting on that turn, but we wasn't. It stopped right there at us. So we was right there at the beginning of the line to go ahead into the ride. And the guy tells him, no, I'm sorry, you got to get back. And he closes the gate. He throws a fit. Okay, he gets to screaming and hollering and falling all out. He all on the ground. No, he kicking the gate, trying to kick the gate down, and he's so upset. And I'm like, "Calm down, baby. It's gonna be okay. Come on, let me hold you. You need anything? Let me give you some water. Let me say, he took my water, opened up the top, and poured my water out, and just like that. He gonna give me the look like, yeah, this is what I think about your water. And poured my water. I said, I done paid $7 for that goddamn water. And lost your mind. All right. And so he poured my water out, smashed the bottle all up, wrinkled it all up because he mad and throws it on the ground. Everybody looking at me like, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, you got the little spawn from the Tasmanian devil, huh? I'm like, trying to stay cool and smile and not get upset, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's upset. He like, yeah, I know, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. He gets to walking out, pushing everybody out his way. Move out my way. I'm leaving. He get to walking. I'm like, oh my God, we about to get on the ride. Come on, we right here. We stood in this line all this time, waiting for these rides, waiting for these people to go and everything. Just come on, it's gonna be okay. It's all right. This is how it goes. This the way it works. Okay? It's gonna be all right. No, he leaving, he walking on out. And me and the other little boy standing there like, no, we didn't stand in this line all this time so we could leave and we the next ones up. You know what I'm saying? You're like, okay, well, bye. I see, I'm gonna use some reverse psychology on this little boy right here. We're gonna say, okay, bye, see you later. Go ahead. Mm. I will see you when we get off the ride. And he looking like, what? He can't believe that we just told him, okay, go ahead, bye, see you later. So we turn back around and we waiting for the guy to open up the gate. We watching all the people get off. I said, look, this is our turn now. We getting ready to get on. And he just watching like, he done left out the area and he just sitting back, watching us from afar like, I'm so we about to get on. See, he thinking we gonna leave and we ain't gonna get on this ride. But see, I had something for him, like, mm-mm. So I said, no, we getting on. So we getting on. So the lady, like, the lady watching, this little lady that shouldn't know her kids is in the line. She's watching. She said, you want me to keep an eye on him so y'all can enjoy your ride? She playing right in with it. Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead. Could you? Yes. We'll sit right here. We'll wait right here and let y'all enjoy yourself on the ride. And we'll stay right here, okay? And I'll keep an eye on him for you. I said, okay, thank you. And so me and him, so we gets on there, we in there, he see us getting all on the ride. He looking, he like, oh, they getting on the ride without me. We sat down all on the ride. He come running up to the ride, screaming, hollering, me, me, me. I gotta get me. I gotta get on the ride. I gotta get on the ride. So, oh, you want to get on the ride now? So I gets off the ride, because people still getting on the ride. You know what I'm saying? So I gets off the ride and I walk over there and I picks him up over the gate. Like, come on, sit down then. Go ahead. Come on, you go get on the ride with us. So he sit down or whatever. And we put the belts over us. We put the little thing in front of us that comes down. I get the belt on us and we get it all tight and whatever. And the guy going around checking, making sure everybody good. No, no, no. I changed my mind. I changed. No, I want to get off. I don't want to ride. I said, what? He trying to squeeze all off the ride. The ride about to start. And he trying to get off the ride, take the seatbelt off, trying to get off the ride. No, I changed. I'm getting off. I'm getting off. No, I'm getting off. I said, well, you can't get off now. You already here. Just chill and relax and just enjoy the ride. So he starts squirming, trying to take the seatbelt off, kicking and stuff, start digging his nails all in my. I couldn't believe it. I said, "Oh my God, well, who baby is this? This baby never act like this before. What's going on?" No, no. I said, "I want to get off." I said, "I want to get off." Start digging his nails, start hitting and fighting, trying to squirm. Then the ride start. I asked no. Then I tell the guy, I said, "You know what? You can just let us off, sir." He was like, "Oh, I can't do that now. Sorry." So he was pissed off then when the guy was like, "Oh no, I can't do it. Sorry, I can't. I'm already about to start the ride." He said his little rules, and he started the ride. So we on the ride. So I hold on tight. So the other one, he good. He get to holding on tight, and the ride started, and we just started whipping all around, and we looking at each other, smiling. The other one, he just squirming, screaming, and howling, trying to get off the ride. I said, "What, you gonna jump off the ride while it's moving?" So I had to pin him down, put my leg over him and my arm to pin him down while we on the ride. I lost my hat and everything else. I'm like, huh? You look, boy. Okay, so the ride is over. It was only about a good 10 seconds, the ride. It wasn't even a minute. It probably was like half a minute, if that. Okay? Probably about 30 seconds the ride was. So we gets off the ride. I guess they do that because the lines are so long and they want people standing out there so long just to get on the ride, trying to give everybody a chance to get on the ride, so they make the rides kind of fast, which is understandable. All right. So he gets off the ride and whatever. He don't want to leave the ride. He falls all out up under the ride, sprawled all out, arms open, legs open. He just laying there on the ground. Oh yes, he act up, girl. I wanted, what I wanted? I wanted to kick his little ass. That's what I wanted to do. But I said, no, I'm gonna keep cool, and I'm gonna stay in the right state of mind, and I'm gonna stay happy. My emotions gonna stay cool. I'm gonna be cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and let him act on out. You know what I'm saying? So I just let him go ahead and lay there. And I said, oh, and so the little boy and me, my other little baby, he's like, look, won't you get up? Come on, let's go. I said, I know, because we know we're going to the cars. We're going to go drive the cars. And he was like, you going to go drive the cars? He looked at, you going to go what? Drive the cars? See there, come on. We going to go drive the cars. Come on. Got the looking like, oh, I want to drive the cars. I said, oh, you want to drive the cars? Oh, well, you need to get up and let's go. People all sitting there. I mean, he was down there for a minute. The people all ready they all sitting in the seat for the ride to take off, and he laying there on the ground in the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, I went through it. So, but he wound up getting up and whatever, and he said, okay. He got up and he walking all around. He said, okay, come on, I want to drive the cars. I said, okay, come on, let's drive the cars and whatever. Yeah, because we're gonna leave him. Yeah, we're gonna leave him laying right there. Well, so he gets up and he's like, yeah, I want to drive the car. So we go walk until I said, you know what? He said, the other one said, you know what? Maybe we could go where the real little kitty rides at. I said, yeah, that's where we're going to go. Because that's where we was on our way to when we seen that ride. So we get to the area where they got the real little kitty rides and whatever. And we like, yeah, this going to be good. All right. So we do that and whatever. So they like, yeah, this going to be nice, right? I said, yes, this is going to be nice. We're going to have a nice time here. So I'm thinking maybe. All right, well, I'll just go ahead and move the rules back. Maybe not. Let me just make this two. Yep. And so we gets over there and whatever into the kitty ride part. Girl, let me tell you something. It was this one thing that one of my babies loved the Thomas Train, right? He got all the tracks and whatever. We always setting him up so he could play choo choo trains. He like train sets, you know what I'm saying? So when we first walk in, we see the train. I'm like, oh, that's the Thomas train. Let's get on that. He like, yeah, let's go here. Let's go take a train ride. So we go over there and we take a train ride. And the area that you wait is about the same size as probably my bedroom. And we get in there and that place is packed. I mean, packed, wall to wall people is in there trying to get on this train ride. So we look at each other and he must have read my mind. He was like, you know what? Let's go find another ride first. I said, that's right. That's my baby right there. Let's go try to find something a little bit better where we won't be waiting all day. Because it was probably about a good 100 people standing in there trying to get on this train ride. You know what I'm saying? So what we do is we walk on to the other side and we see a lot of other rides and whatever, right? So lo and behold, they like, you know what? No, I don't want to get on that. I'm like, you want to get on this? No, I don't want to get on that. You want to get on this one? How about this one over here? No, I don't want to get on that. And he like, nah, you know what, Graham? I just think I'll just let's go play some games. How about that? I said, oh, okay. We could go play some games. But that other one, that little Tasmanian one, right? You know what? I don't want to go play any games. And he go walking off by himself somewhere. I'm like, well, where are you going? You come on, we going this way. I'm going this way. This is a 2 year old, okay? I'm going this way. And he get to walking that way. So we just stand there. I said, well, you know what? Let's just stand here. Let's watch the people ride on the roller coasters and whatever, right? So he just a walking, and he realized we wasn't following after him. He realized I wasn't trying to chase him down or anything like that. So he turns his best of himself back around. He's like, oh, he looked and see was we following or was I come chasing him? He ain't see me. He come running back like, you left me. And I said, no, I didn't leave you. You walked away. And you need to stay with me, okay? Because I'm running this show, not you. Okay? He was like, he gave me a lie. Boy started bursting out crying how he want his mother. You need to go find his mom. I want my mom. I don't want to be here with you. I want my mom. Can you go? I want to go look for my mom. I want my mom. He's crying and carrying on, falling all out, fighting and everything. He want his mother. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go find your mom. That's what we're gonna do. Because then by then my daughter had told me that she was on her way in. That was right before we was about to before we separated. She said, "Yeah, I didn't say she coming on in, but see these little kids, they didn't want to wait for his mom. So what I did was I let him go here on a ride that was close by. Let me tell you, girl, I was walking around that park with him. That he didn't want to walk no more. He got tired of walking around the park looking for his mother. I had to start carrying him. Child, I'm carrying that little boy around the park, and he's a thick little something. You know what I'm saying? He heavy. He may be too, but he got heavy. You know what I'm saying? I had to carry him around. He ain't want to walk. He get to land on the ground. I don't want to walk no more. I can't walk. I'm like, so I got to carry him around. But I want my mommy. I want to look for my mommy. So we walking around this park. You know how big that park is? I said, you know what we gonna do? We gonna walk to the front of this park. Because I know she can't travel too far because she's pregnant and she was already tired. We're gonna walk back to the front and to where the entrance is, and we're gonna see if we see your mommy around that area. We're gonna walk back over there, and we walking back over there, and we trying to get find her. And I'm like, oh my goodness, everywhere we walk, we don't see her. I'm looking all over, and he's crying, screaming, hollering, still crying. I want my mommy, I want my mommy. And we crying, he's screaming and hollering, my mom, my mom. Like I done kidnapped this baby and whatever. I'm like, oh, people watching us, looking at us like, what's going on? Why is he acting up like that? What's his problem? Well, she need to take him to his mother. Child, we trying to find his mom. We walking all around the park and I'm trying to find his mother. And I'm like, man, I said, please, universe, let me find his mom, please. So I seen the little water fountain. I said, oh yeah, well, let's stand at this water fountain for a little bit. I was exhausted to carry him around with him crying and kicking. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, come on, let's just stand right here at the water fountain and let's take a breather. Ooh, ain't this a pretty water fountain? That water fountain is so pretty. And he like, I just want my mom. I don't want to see no water fountain. I want to start walking again. Carry me. Oh my goodness. Child, I had to pick that baby up. And I said to myself, let me find this, please let me find this lady. So I said, and I looked over and I said, you know what? We're going to walk down here and see if we see your mommy right down here, okay? Okay, because I want my mom. I said, I know, I know. I wanted to. I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. I want your mommy to. Right? So we go, walk down there, and lo and behold, I was looking over because I like the funnel cake, and I looked over. I said, oh, they go to the funnel cake shop. And who was walking out of the funnel cake shop? His mother. Child was so happy when I seen the ice cream. Everybody! Of course, everybody turned around. Everybody turned around. What? Yeah, she was like, I said, ooh, there she go. There she go. Let's go get her. Yeah, I was so happy to see her. I said, yeah, hey, I said, yeah, we went and got on a ride. We went to the little kitty shop, but they ain't want to get on no rides. Yeah, she was like, yeah, I said, I'm trying to find somewhere to sit down where I can eat this funnel cake. I said, yeah, okay. And I was like, come on, I found you a seat. I found her a seat right there. Come on, we can sit right here. And we all sat there. We sat there for about a good hour, enjoying the funnel cake and the scenery. I'm telling you, after that, I was done. I didn't want to get on any more rides. I was actually ready to go back to the car. I wanted to sit in the car because we don't almost walk back to the car. Because I'm thinking maybe she went back to the car because she probably was tired and just wanted to sit in the car. We started to walk back to the car until the guy told me, "You leave out of here. You're gonna have to get scanned all over again." And the tickets was on the phone that my daughter had, and she was on the ride somewhere, so we could not leave out of there and go back to the car. Child. Remember before they used to give you the wristbands and you could come in and out as you please? Child, no. So I just said no, we just got to go over here and find somewhere to sit. But he was not happy until he found his mother. And when I seen her, let me tell you something, my prayers were answered. And I said, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I started to do a dance. That's how happy I was when I seen her. I tell you. Man, I started to do a dance when I seen her. I was so happy when I saw her. Maybe I should have made two right there. But when I seen her, I was so happy. I said, woo. I was just like, and we just sat there and whatever. And then I was like, you know what? We could walk over there to the merry-go-round. I said, yeah, the carousel. Yeah, I said, yeah, that's cool. That's a nice little ride. Y'all want to get on that? And they was like, yeah, we'll get on that. I said, you want to ride the horses and stuff? Let's go over there. So we went over there and she sat on the bench. And then we got stood in that line. And by the time it was time to get on there, the one of them changed. I changed my mind. I don't want to get on this. I said, okay, okay. You just go ahead. And you go back on the exit and whatever. You don't get to get on. And we just rode the little carousel, which was nice. And that the little Tasmanian one, he got on the carousel. He was just a smile and thinking he was riding a horse. He was so I said, look at him. He ain't never been so happy before in his life. On this damn thing on the carousel. I said, shit, I need to take a picture of this because all that he had put me through, I'm telling you, I was like, it was good to see him smile, at least enjoy himself that one time. But yeah, so whew, child, let me tell you something. That was something else. It was a mess. It was something else. I'm telling you. So we left there. Then we found another place to just sit down and just watch the scenery and watch the people ride around. And we watched people get on rides and stand in lines. And we just stood. We just sat there because I was exhausted from the emotional just I was emotional drained because they was just going ripping and running and doing all kinds of stuff. So I was just emotionally tired. I was just like, just let's just sit here and just enjoy the scenery. And we just started laughing at people. We know how we are. We see people doing crazy stuff. We laughing and joking on them. You know what I'm saying? And talking about people and stuff like that. So we just did that the whole rest of the time until the kids was ready to finish getting on the rides. But let me tell you something. It was a day to remember. It was. I said maybe I'll go back if it was just me and somebody was. I wouldn't dare bring the little kids with me. And if I did, no, no, no. I don't even think next time I go, I'm not taking them. They'll be nice to take to like Clemson Park or something like that, but not Great Adventures. No, it's not worth it because they didn't want to get on any rides. And they charge, them the same price to get in as an adult. So it was just like, no, they're not even enjoying that. And then they too small really to play any games because they can't really even reach the operating stuff to even play the games. You got to hold them and stuff like that so they can try to shoot and this and that or do anything, push the buttons. So I was just like, no, I don't think so. No, 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 no. Like I said, I enjoyed it because I spent time with my family on the outing, but other than that, it was really, really overrated. It definitely was, you know. But yes, girls, I just was like, huh, never again, never again. Mm-mm. Mm. All right, yeah, but yes, it was a mess though. But yes, guys, I'm gonna tell you something. These little kids, telling you, a mess. I said, shoot, my daughter got her hands full with that one. And yeah, she used to always say, she's like, I just pop him. And he act right. I said, oh, I just felt so bad. Like, oh, you be popping my poop, poop, don't pop him. You know what I say? But no, that he ain't take me there, though. I kept cool. I was just like, yeah, that's the way he is. I just was like, I just woosah mentally and was like, yeah. But when them two other girls came back, you should have seen them. They was pissed off. They said the lines was too long. They really couldn't get on there and they couldn't find the rides. They said they wasted most of the time looking for rides. I said, yeah. What they need is like maybe signs. I remember back in the day, like for certain rides that were, like in the cut somewhere, they used to have a sign, like if you want to go on the river raft, and they have the river raft maybe green, and then they'll have all the arrows green, so you can follow the right arrow to the right ride that you want to that you're seeking to get on. You know what I'm saying? They made it easier for you to get around the park, and they always had like signs and arrows and where to go and this and that to each ride, so you'd be able to find the rides. But they said they spent most of the time looking for the ride, and the last time they had left to go get on the ride, they said they couldn't find it. They walked around for about 15 minutes and couldn't find it. And then they wasn't accepting cash too. They was only doing card. Anything you wanted, you had to have a card. Yeah. So that was another thing that they was just like, they ain't like too much because one of them had nothing but cash and the other one had a car, so she had to purchase everything for the other one who had the cash. And she got pissed off because the girl didn't want to give up the cash when she done paid for the car, paid with it with the card. I said, what? Mm, It was just a lot going on. Yeah. So FYI, you go to Great Adventures. Don't bring cash. Everything's card. And I wonder why. Makes you think why they not accepting cash. Asked the children, I said, did y'all enjoy yourself? 50-50. The water park was fun, but the amusement park wasn't so fun. Because she said we stood in line for about a half an hour to get on the ride that lasted 10 seconds. So, that's the way it is. That's the way it is, baby. I remember years ago, that's what people used to complain about all the time. How they spent most of the time in the line and looking for the rides. Yeah. Excuse me. Had cut up a little pineapple. Yeah. Mmm. So juicy. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. It's delicious. Yeah. What y'all think about my twist? Oh, let me tell you. So when we get out the water park, I just had my own hair in the water, right? So I'm thinking when we go to the amusement park, I'm gonna put my wig on. Child, I was burning up in that damn wig after a while. I think I had it over about a good hour or two. After that, I had to take this wig, that wig off. I said, you know what? I'm done. I had to take the wig off. And the kids talking about something. Yeah. Oh, you finally took your wig off, huh? Yeah, 'cause that thing was looking a mess. But I had the wig on, but then I put the hat over it. And so who wear a wig and a hat at the same time? I was like, well, some girls wear weaving hats. What's the difference? Yeah, they was just coming at me all crazy at the. I'm like, I don't know what kind of mood y'all in, but don't try to pour that on me because I'm in a great mood. Okay, I'm having a great time. And yes, I love my wigs. I don't know what you're talking about. They're like, yeah, well, you don't need your wig. I said, but they don't know. Once I got out that water and my hair dried up, baby, you be looking like I'm just gonna say it don't look it wasn't looking good. My hair got all hard because they put so much bleach and stuff like that in the water. You know what I'm saying? That it has your hair shriveling up and it's looking all ashy and whatever and dry. You know what I'm saying? So I said, I'm gonna put my wig on. So before we went to the amusement park, I put my wig on. And they were saying how they ain't like my wig. My wig don't look good. The other little girl told me something. Yeah, well, you should have put your blonde wig with you. They was coming for me. I don't know what was wrong with this. They just be in their feelings or something. But they was coming for me in my wig, child. But when I got there at the park, I mean, my whole thing is they was coming for me, but they ain't see the lady in the water with the wig kept coming off. The back kept lifting up in the water because she had this all tapered to her head. and this must wasn't. So every time she gets with it, it's flopped up, and she coming out in a wig on it, and all her hair and then the back is showing, but her natural hair. But this the wigs all lifted up and it's stuck to the front of her hair. They ain't paying no attention to that stuff, but they keep coming for me when I want to go to the amusement park with my wig. Someone told me you need to take that off. You don't need that on. I was like, shit, it's that dude saying how my wig don't look natural and this and that. I was just like, I don't know why y'all in a bad mood, but y'all stop messing with me. Okay, because you couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me that wig didn't look good. So I told him, I said, look, my wig look good. It looked good to me. That's all that matters. But I got so hot in that goddamn wig, I had to take and it was nighttime. You know what I'm saying? And it was at night, and I still couldn't enjoy that wig being on my head. I said, damn, I had to take it off. I wanted to take it off and just throw my head on my head. And I was like, look, it was funny. But they was like, oh, this little girl gonna walk up to him. So, oh, you finally took that wig off, huh? I said, you better watch your mouth, little girl. I fight kids. Mm. But yeah, it was an adventure. It was truly an adventure. Mm. Mm. It was truly an adventure, I tell you that much. Girl, next time I go to a music park, I am not bringing any children. I'm going with myself and some people my age, you know what I'm saying? Adults. Because them children talk too much. And they don't know how to act. They want to embarrass you. He's screaming and hollering, acting up, having a fit. I was like, these kids like to embarrass you. They want to see you act out your character. You know, they want to get you all upset. That's how I felt. I felt like he was doing that just to see how I react. Because when I didn't give him no reaction, he like looked back at me like, how, you know, how she gonna react? How she taking that? You know what I'm saying? When he didn't see I wasn't up, when he see that I wasn't upset and I was cool, he was like, you know what I'm saying? He just like fell into line. You know what I'm saying? Look like, oh, okay, well, where we going? Can we go look for my mom? You know what I'm saying? Because at first, like even at the water park, he was cutting up a little, kept running. Because when his mother left to go get she went to go get some drinks or whatever. And he was supposed to be going with her, but then he didn't want to go. Then he wanted to go. Then he didn't want to go. He was so indecisive. He didn't know whether or not he wanted to go or wanted to stay. So I thought he had left and went with her. Come to find out, I'm sitting there with the stuff and whatever, just waiting for her to come back. And I see the security guard walking around with him. I'm like, yo, that's my baby. That's my baby. This is your baby. Yeah, that's my baby. Where was he at? Oh, he walking around crying. I said, come on, stay with me. So when the security guard leaves, he go falling. I said, no, I'm gonna find my mom. And he go running and stuff. And I got to chase him. I'm chasing him all at the water park, trying to grab him. And every time I catch up with him and grip him up and take him back to where we sitting at, I put him down. He started running again, trying to run out the water park. I got to run after him again. Look, he did that about 4 times. Look, I got my exercise in, running after him. I said, now look, I put you down. So I took him in the water, laid him down in the water, splashed water on him a little bit, playing with him and whatever, trying to chill him out. So then we go back to the so I'm like, yeah, so we go back and sit down. Then he trying to run again. I said, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I put you down. If you go running, you just gonna go running. You get lost, you just gonna get lost. I'm not chasing you no more. I'm letting you that right now. I'm not chasing you no more. He took heed to that shit because when I let him go, he just sat down on the floor and was looking at me like, yeah, I'm gonna get you upset, lady. Yeah, I'm gonna change your mood. You know what I'm saying? That was his agenda. He tried to change my mood because I was on top of the clouds. I really was enjoying myself. And he was just looking at me like, yeah. He just gonna checking me out and stuff, just looking at me, checking me out like, yeah, okay. All right. Then what can I do next to piss her off. And even the lady said that, 'cause I said, you ain't gotta look up there and try to figure out what else you could do to try to piss me off because I'm having a great time. You can't spoil my time. You can't spoil my my what was it? You can't I told him you can't spoil my time here. I said you can't change you're not gonna change my mood because I'm in a great mood. Okay? You ain't gonna make me regret this. Nope. And he was like he was just looking at me like, and the lady was sitting next to him. She started laughing. She said, "See, because this seems like that's what he want to do." I said, "Yeah, that's what he want to do. That's what he." She was like, "Yeah." She was just laughing. Yeah, I'm like, "Huh? Get your life, little boy." But yes, it went down. He was trying to. He really was. I ain't let him. I did not let him. He was just like, I said, so "What you gonna do? You gonna go get in the water?" He was like, "Yeah, yeah." He went over there and got in the water for a little bit longer. Then he came back and laid on the chair that was next to us. Because by then I had four chairs, girl. Let me tell you something. I racked them chairs. Oh, we all had a chair. But when I was done, people kept coming up to me. Are you using that chair? Mm-hmm. I was sitting in one. I had two right here on this side of me, and I had one right here. And I was like, yep. I said, yeah, these all mine. Everybody was like, oh, they all your yep, these, yep. I'm reserving these chairs. They out running around playing. They in the water. They gonna come back. These chairs reserved. They yeah, somebody they already took it. I swear, I say about seven people came up to me worrying about asking me about them chairs. I'm like, no, yeah, yeah, I'm using this chair. It was just mainly this one on this side. They kept asking, you using it? Yep, yep, using this one. And that was the one he sat down in and fell asleep. I was so happy when that little boy fell asleep in that water. Yeah, he got in that water and all that running. That knocked him out. That wore his little butt out. He laid down there. He went right to sleep. And I was like, good. By the time his mom came back, she was like, "Oh, he sleep." I said, "Yeah, he fell asleep." I didn't even tell her what he took me through. I said, "I ain't even gonna tell her. I'm just gonna let her keep and drink." She came back with a big smile on her face. So I said, "I don't want to try to take that smile from her." So I ain't even tell her what he was acting up and how he was cutting up when she was gone. Yup, y'all. But that was my day yesterday at the Great Adventures. I tell you. Yes, yes, y'all. It is what it is. It is what it is. Shoot, but I survived it. We all survived it. Yes. And yeah. So I told her, so where you want to go next? She said, I don't know. I told her maybe Hershey Park. Let's see what they're about. I never been there, I've been to all the rest, so maybe that'll be our next adventure. I tried to do some videos while we was there, but I ain't had Wi-Fi, and they didn't give me their phones to do any recordings. They did their own recordings on their own phone. You know how people are with their phone; they don't want to give it to you. But yeah, so all right, guys, I want you to thank you for sharing this time with me and listen to my story. And if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, and love you.